Story 1. The 3 Death Challenges. It happened in Salem, Massachusetts. I was 11 years old. My younger brother was 9. Liam was really attached to me. That was his name. We used to play together all the time. Our favorite game was one we invented ourselves. It was called the 3 Death Challenges. The rules were simple. We each wrote 6 challenges on slips of paper, 3 easy ones and 3 really hard ones. That made a total of 6 easy and 6 hard. We'd mix up the papers and randomly pick 3. We were just kids. Of course, the challenges weren't that dangerous. Mine were, first, go down the stairs of our house walking on hands. Second, let the other shoot you with the airsoft gun. Third, put your hand in the ceiling fan. No big deal. I did capoeira. Walking on hands was easy. I went down the stairs, nailed it. All right, next. Our dad had an airsoft pistol locked away. Since our parents were out grocery shopping, we snuck into their room and grabbed it. Liam shot me. "This is fun, bro," he said. "That freaking hurt," I replied. "All right, third one." I turned on the ceiling fan and quickly touched it to get it over with. I was good at this game. Just a few scratches, nothing serious. Your turn, Liam. I pulled 3 easy ones. Let's see if you're lucky too. His were, first, drink a smoothie made of bugs and milk. Second, hold salt and ice in your hand for 2 minutes. Third, kick a soccer ball into the window of the mean neighbor lady across the street. I don't want to do any of these. I didn't write them, he said. Doesn't matter, you have to do them, I answered. All right. I made a bug milkshake using cockroaches and crickets. As soon as he drank it, he said, "I think I'll never drink milk again." We laughed while I went to grab the salt and ice. He held it for 2 minutes, no problem. "All right, last one," I said. "Let's go," he replied. He ran outside, without looking both ways. Our parents were just getting home but didn't see Liam. They hit him full on. I saw him fly at least 6 feet before hitting a tree, his head cracking open completely. I froze, didn't know what to do. My parents jumped out of the car, screaming. My brother was dead. It was my fault. I wrote that stupid challenge. A few weeks later, I found my parents hanged in their bedroom. I don't know what kept me alive, but I didn't take my own life. I'm 19 now. My life got better, I guess. I have a nice girlfriend, still live in the same house. Don't ask me why it belonged to my grandparents. I can't just abandon it. I have a job. The depression still eats me alive because of everything that happened. But I keep going. Saturday night, I get home, exhausted from work. I go take a shower. I had this strange feeling. Closed my eyes to rinse my face, felt a breath on my neck. I jumped, slipped, fell to the floor, eyes burning. My vision was blurry, but I saw the silhouette of a child. I rubbed my eyes quickly. Nothing there, just tired, I thought. A good night's sleep will fix this. I lay down, eventually fall asleep. I wake up around 3:58 a.m. to a strange sound, paper tearing. Scared, I grabbed the flashlight I keep next to my bed, walked slowly to the living room. You're probably asking, why not just turn the lights on? Thing is, every night between 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock a.m., the power gets cut for energy saving. Anyway, flashlight in hand, I scanned the living room carefully. I noticed papers on the rug, all folded. One was open. It read, "Wanna play the 3 death challenges again, little brother?" My blood ran cold. There were exactly 12 papers. It couldn't be a prank. Only Liam and I knew that game. I don't know why I did it, but I picked 3. First, drink the smoothie already prepared in the blender. As soon as I read it, the blender turned on by itself. I jumped. I went over to turn it off. Inside was some kind of liquid. I've always been emotionally numb from depression. I wasn't panicking, but I was scared. I drank it. It was awful. I threw up a lot. Second paper. Go to the bathroom. A bath is waiting for you, little brother. I slowly climbed the stairs. My bedroom is downstairs. Upstairs has no bedrooms, no one uses them. Just one bathroom. Walking down the hallway, at the end is the bathroom. I was walking slowly, terrified. Felt something rush behind me and whisper, "Faster." I picked up the pace. I got to the bathroom. There was a bathtub full of ice water. Hanging above was a bag of salt with a cord to pull. "I get it," I said. I stepped into the tub, pulled the cord. The pain was unbearable. Felt like I was burning alive. I jumped out of the tub. Third paper. I froze when I read it. I just wanted to die right there. Panic took over. I ran out into the street hoping to get help. That's when I ran straight into a truck. I was thrown across the air, hit my head on the same tree. It was finally over. You must be wondering what the third paper said. Of course I'll tell you. I'm right behind you. Story 2. The game. It was a rainy Friday night, and Lucas, a college student, decided to gather his friends for a game night. Between laughs and teasing, Clara showed up with an old wooden box she had found in her grandmother's basement. On the lid, a name was carved, The Game. My grandma used to say this game was forbidden, that no one should ever play it, but she never explained why, Clara said with a nervous smile. Curious, the friends decided to open the box. Inside, there was an ancient-looking board with strange symbols and pieces made of bone. In the center, a message was engraved in cursive letters. Once started, the game must be completed. They laughed at how dramatic it sounded, thinking it was part of the game's spooky atmosphere. Without thinking twice, they started reading the rules, which included one very odd detail. Each player had to place a drop of their own blood on their game piece to activate it. Hesitant but intrigued, they all went along. As soon as the final drop hit the board, the lights in the house flickered, and a deep silence filled the room. Suddenly, the game's die rolled on its own. It landed on number 4. Clara, being the first player, read the message on the corresponding card. You will hear whispers. Do not respond. The group laughed again, but seconds later, Clara went pale. Do you hear that? She whispered. No one answered, but the tension in the room was thick. Then a low, indistinct sound broke the silence, like voices whispering all around them. Clara covered her ears and screamed, They're here! Lucas tried to calm her, but as he touched his friend, he realized her skin was ice cold. He shouted for everyone to stop playing, But the die rolled again, this time landing on number 6. Joao, the next in line, read his card aloud. Beware of mirrors. They reveal more than they reflect. Everyone turned toward the mirror in the room. Something was off. Their reflections were there, but so were tall, twisted shadows moving in the background. Clara, still panicking, began to cry, while Joao, entranced by the mirror, stepped closer. Suddenly, one of the shadows reached out and dragged Joao into the mirror. He vanished with a blood-curdling scream. The mirror fell to the ground, shattering into pieces. The game continued. Each turn brought a new punishment. Marcos was told to walk down the dark hallway alone. He returned with deep claw marks on his arms. Alice was instructed to turn off all the lights, and in the pitch black, glowing red eyes appeared, watching them. Lucas realized the only way to escape was to finish the game. But with each turn, the challenges became more terrifying. When Clara's turn came again, her card read, "Only one shall survive. Make your choice." Overwhelmed with panic, Clara looked at Lucas and Alice. Tears filled her eyes as she grabbed a knife that had mysteriously appeared next to the board. "I'm sorry," she whispered before attacking Alice. Lucas tried to stop her, but Clara had already plunged the blade into her friend. As Alice's blood touched the board, the pieces vanished. The board shut itself, and the room returned to normal. Now, only Clara and Lucas remained, sitting in silence, the terror etched into their eyes. But the next morning, Lucas found the box again, with a new message carved into the lid. The game never ends.